Ladies and gentlemen, this is a BuzzFeed article. 14,000 hours of surveillance footage from remains secret. There are 14,000 hours of surveillance footage from the... Most of it is in public, and the government is fighting to keep it that way. Now, we have a special counsel investigating Joe Biden for classified records being stored in his garage next to his Corvette. Okay. If that isn't bizarre enough, now, and I've talked about both issues the past couple of days, even before they became, something that everyone is talking about now. Now you have a situation where there are 14,000 hours. There's 14,000 hours of secret surveillance footage. So here you have Kevin McCarthy signaled Thursday he's likely to release security footage from... Okay, there you go. Kinzinger and Cheney did not, and the Democrats on Schiff and others on the January committee did not release 14,000 hours because they would exonerate people. They could be viewed as exculpatory evidence in the court of law. There are people now in prison, languishing, which is an un-American thing to do, which talk about retribution. Democrats say, well, that's so much retribution now with Republicans. Well, you're doing things that are... For 7 years with media, for 7 years with, you've gone after Trump and everyone around Trump with special counsels, and, it'll be interesting to see how many people in Biden's inner circle will be demanded to testify to Congress. Okay, I don't think the special counsel against Biden will treat Biden the way Mueller treated Trump, but that might be the case. Who knows? I don't think so. But you have 14,000 hours of footage. No doubt the footage will very likely show that the narrative or the spin or the hysteria regarding a terrible, terrible day that I condemn. I condemn that day. I also condemn $1 to $2 billion in property damage throughout that summer. I support the cause of why people peacefully demonstrated, but I don't support that summer with people who caused chaos and mayhem and 19 lives lost and 14,000 arrests and hundreds upon hundreds of injured law enforcement officials throughout the country every single day. In that summer, with curfews in every major city. But where was Kinzinger and Cheney? Where were they? Did they even speak out about churches being torched and buildings being destroyed after the Dobbs decision? Or Kavanaugh almost losing his life? And so when they say, you know what, we did a tally and most of the chaos is from the conservatives, did they ever add the 14,000 arrests and $1 to $2 billion in property damage and the buildings completely torched after Dobbs and Kavanaugh, what took place? Did they add any of that in their wonderful studies? If you tell somebody, a morally superior, highly educated person, we did a study on this. Well, study, it must be true. But if you omit information from a study, then you don't have the correct information. But anyway, you don't have the correct results. But anyway, 14,000 hours, Politico, BuzzFeed reporting on it. And you have McCarthy doing an excellent job. And he is doing an excellent job because he's forced to do so, because Matt Gaetz and Boebert and others forced him to do so. Hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the segment on the special counsel prior to this one. Ladies and gentlemen, hit subscribe. We will be at the forefront. This is like, in baseball, there's and you hit a home run and you hit the ball in the sweet spot of the bat. The next 2 years will be the perfect location. It'll be the perfect hitting zone for this baseball channel, or, the metaphor is we've reached exactly the moment in time that my work, viewpoints, voice, channels are made for. And I appreciate your support and kind words. From here on out, it's just going to be endless enjoyment in terms of... I look at politics as almost theater. It's important to people's lives, yes, but you see what's going on. It is theater. It's almost like I'm reviewing a play. I'm like a theater reviewer or a movie critic. Because you can't make this up. You couldn't... The Oz and Fetterman debate, that would be in a comedy. That wouldn't be in a drama. Okay? A lot of these things have so much comedy and humor, it's unbelievable. But anyway, hit subscribe to this channel. 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every single day on H.A. Goodman. You will have videos in the morning, and I cannot wait to share the mornings with you, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to share the mornings with you. I'm very honored and privileged to do so. When you're driving to work or, drinking coffee, eating breakfast, if you share the mornings, if I'm able to share the mornings with you, I am so proud and happy and privileged and blessed. So 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Pacific time every morning, videos on this channel. Be here, hit subscribe. Also, H.A. Goodman's other channel. I have 2 important segments today. I'm growing that one at 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. every day forever. So you'll have 4 videos from me every morning forever on this channel. I should have a live stream tonight, but definitely look out for the uploads. I'll have another upload at around 6:15 or so today, and then probably around 8 p.m. tonight, 8:30 p.m. tonight, and then maybe another one or a live stream later this evening. I'm not sure. I was going to do a live stream, but I might stick with the uploads. I'm not sure. To my new Patreons, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. And also, become a member. And also, if you want to go to hagoodman.com to read my writing in the Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, please do so and become a member there. The next 2 years will be awesome. 14,000 hours of security footage. You're going to find exculpatory evidence. You're going to find a lot of video that changes the viewpoint of MSNBC, CNN, the Washington Post, the New York Times, MSNBC, CNN, the Washington Post, the New York Times, all of Hollywood Twitter, when they're confronted with the actual video. 14,000 hours is a lot of video, okay? And when you're talking about something that was equated to Pearl Harbor, you want to know what's in that video. If it certainly wasn't the Battle of Antietam or Pearl Harbor, or God forbid, because the algorithm, I won't bring it up, but what took place 20 years ago, the worst day in U.S. history, okay, 21 years ago, or 22 years ago now, you want to find out exactly what, you want to find out if, you want to find out all the information you can. You want to find out all the information you can in terms of what you have. You can't investigate 2 years. You can't investigate 2 years and accuse Trump of trying to overthrow democracy while at the same time withholding possible exculpatory evidence. You can't do that. It's just an un-American thing to do. And so that is a huge issue, ladies and gentlemen. You have a special counsel with Biden. You have this footage coming out. You have impeachment on the horizon. Unfortunately, we're going to have a financial catastrophe in terms of a stock market crash much worse than what we've seen, unfortunately. I don't want people to lose money. I've been saying this since 2021. You can watch the stock market crash playlist. And all the financial channels, I watch a lot of them, I was saying what they're saying now, but when they were saying things are going to be better. I was telling people that we are heading towards a financial collapse, and unfortunately we are. The inflation for food prices have surged, okay? So when they say inflation is down, when corporate profits are up, inflation is still high. Real wages are still, if it's not, it was 8.5% down. Now it's going to be 6 to 7% down. Okay, so real wages are down 6 to 7%. They were up 1.1% under Trump. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. The footage is going to be very important. McCarthy and Republicans will completely alter the political landscape. Give me your thoughts.